Since 2009, there have been a number of cases of strange sounds in the skies reported all over the globe.
Such sounds have been reported in Kentucky and Indiana. In fact, the sounds have been reported right here in Louisville. Wave 3 meteorologist Brian Good has been looking into this. He joins us now with what he was able to find out about these sounds.
Oh, so mysterious, aren't they? Well, Shannon and Scott, you know, these sounds are certainly eerie and have taken place during the day and at night. And in most cases, they last about 1 hour for each episode. I invite you to listen carefully to the sounds you are about to hear. The sounds certainly get your attention, and they're making headlines all over the world.
Tonight, investigators are trying to solve a bizarre mystery.
Strange noises heard around the world the last few weeks.
Hoje, Marcelo Espanha, boa noite para você. Conta melhor essa história pra gente.
A loud, strange noise early this morning woke up families in St. Paul.
Some people describe them as trumpets. Others called it a long hum or even booms, like this recording in Tallahassee, Florida back in 2011.
Don't go out there.
The sound lasted nearly an hour.
I know it's coming from there somewhere.
The mysterious sounds were also captured on national TV during a Tampa Bay Rays baseball game.
And the bunt is fouled. The count is 1-1.
And what could that possibly be? Somebody shut the door.
It sounds supernatural.
So what is everyone hearing? There have been many theories: earthquakes, electromagnetic activity, solar activity, secret government projects, and of course, UFOs and the supernatural, or maybe just an elaborate hoax. And it's not hard to think about this being a hoax. It's easy to mix audio with video and put it on YouTube. But what's raising eyebrows is the number of public reports to emergency officials. And those personal accounts, they show conviction, including Louisville resident Jeff Van Kuren, who recorded the sounds taking place right here in town.
I was in bed at the time. I went outside to see if I could figure out where it was coming from, what it was, and it just seemed to be coming from everywhere.
Jeff and his wife were lying in bed, watching TV in their PRP home, when the sounds got so loud they drowned out their program. The couple, so startled, Jeff grabbed his cell phone and shot this video. It's very hard to describe. It's a kind of a wispy, kind of a low roar. It's really strange when you experience it in person and you see or hear these noises, and you don't see a plane, you don't see cars driving by. It's a peaceful night. All right. Well, we do not have a definite answer yet as far as what exactly is happening with all these reported cases, but it is clear that something is taking place in the skies above. It might just be a matter of time, though, before someone captures the moment that could finally explain it all, guys. And
I have goosebumps now.
It's been a little eerie, and we've had several videos actually in Louisville. Jeff was the one that agreed to come talk to us, but it's something that several scientists and experts I've spoken with are familiar with. They are still, though, investigating.
The invisible UFO with the space-age engine kind of humming.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Tim, I was wondering why all the birds are just black guys. We are trying to find that out.
100 miles down the road outside of Ozark, 100,000 dead drumfish washed up on a riverbank. A coincidence? And thousands more feathered dead in Texas, Kentucky, Louisiana.
We have blackbirds, starlings, sparrows, several species of birds are affected.
In the Chesapeake Bay, 2 million more dead fish. In Florida, a bunch more fish no longer flapping. Dead snappers in New Zealand, 50 jackdaws in Sweden deceased, 40,000 crabs cold and lifeless on an English beach.
What has caused it, I don't know.
In Brazil, 100 tons of fish belly up. And today, 8,000 departed doves in Italy, blue stains in their little mouths. Why? Oh.
Okay, I don't even know what to say about this, other than it looks like a dragon breathing with like notches on its back of its head, breathing fire out of its mouth at this, what looks to be like almost like a tornado that goes on and on and on and on and on. This is the most spectacular thing I've ever seen, possibly in my entire life, as the sunset. I can't even believe this.
This is amazing. I've never seen this in my entire life.
Now to the town of Seffner, Florida, near Tampa, where last night the earth opened up, as it does increasingly and thousands of times every year in this country. This time it swallowed a 37-year-old man as he slept in his home. Our report tonight from NBC's Gabe Gutierrez.
In his bed 1 minute, gone the next.
All I see was the tops of his bed.
Jeremy Bush says he heard a loud crash, then his brother Jeffrey screaming late last night at their home near Tampa. He jumped into the massive hole in a desperate attempt to rescue his brother.
And I couldn't get him. All I could hear was, I thought I could hear him screaming for me and hollering for me to help him. I couldn't do nothing.
Remarkably, outside, the house looks like nothing happened, but inside.
The open hole is about 30 feet in diameter, and it's about 20 feet deep.
While sinkholes like these in Ohio, Minnesota, Utah, and this one in Guatemala often grab headlines, they are most often reported in these 7 states: Texas, Alabama, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, and they're especially common in Florida, where more than 15,000 sinkholes have been recorded. Last May, this huge hole swallowed an entire backyard near Orlando. Last June, another destroyed an entire home. While experts say many things can cause them, in Florida it's a domino effect. The state's sandy soil, on top of clay, supported on a deep layer of limestone, can suddenly collapse due to a dramatic shift in Florida's unique underground rivers.
Florida essentially sits on a system of caverns that are filled with water to some degree, and as that water moves up and down, it erodes those caverns, and from time to time they collapse.
Back near Tampa, engineers are trying to explain what happened here, trapping a man in his own home without warning. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, Seffner, Florida.
That is awesome.
Yeah. There's a lot of bikes right here. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I don't know what is going on inside. This is amazing. Oh shit, this is definitely. Oh no. What is happening right now? Are we safe? I'm pretty good.
We're looking in Trinidad, hanging out Trinidad Laramean. Hey Randy, what do you call it, boy? Randy? What do you call this? A water phone? A water spout?
just sitting there, as you can tell. I'm losing.
Here you go.
Set it over there. Walk around the other way, sweetie.
This way?